Hi guys, today's video is going to be bish bash bosh. I've gained like 130 rating points in 4 days on Rapid, and I want to talk a little bit about how I did that, and we're going to go through about 15 games, but just the key moments in each game, just quickly, like quiz question, what happened here, what's the best move, sort of thing. So before we get into the actual chess, a bit about the psychology. Like a lot of the reason why it just improved by 100 odd points was just because I was eating and sleeping and having breaks in between chess games and like only playing when I felt mental clarity. So, you know, I know we all like to play just before bed just for fun, but if you do want to seriously grind and improve your ELO, that's probably the #1 way to do it. So let's get into the games. I'm going to start off 4 days ago and then come through to yesterday or whenever it was that I hit 1600. So 10-minute games, guys, against proper opponents. So these are serious positions we're getting. So in this position, I decide to sack the knight for a pawn, another pawn with check, and then another pawn here. So sack the knight for 3 pawns. Now they throw in this in-between move capture, which is a little bit toxic because I've got this move, guys. I've got check, winning the queen. Look at that. Absolute bang. Now, some of the next ones I'm going to ask you guys to get yourselves. So don't you sit back in your armchair. No. So why is this so bad? It just hangs a piece. So this is real life, guys. Just showing you what happens. Even 1500s are hanging pieces. So if you're below 1500, you know, you got to be capitalizing on these opportunities. And then I just trade down pieces. So in this position, they slide back here. Now, why is this bad, guys? I'll give you a couple of seconds. What was the queen doing? Yeah, the queen was defending checkmate. So here we slide in. Bang. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I love you all, by the way, guys. I just thought I'd say that today because I thought, what if my subscribers are not, you know, not feeling that well? So yeah, love you all. What happened here? I lost this one. What was this pawn doing, guys? It was shielding the king from the queen's activity. So as soon as I capture this way, bang, queen comes out, snipping up my naughty little bishop. Okay, so in this position, what happened here? I'm pushing, and then I blunder here. Oh, and I love this one. All right, I took en passant. They capture, but the position here, you can see the position is opening up very nicely for my bishops and queen. Whereas here, you know, their queen's not doing anything. Their rook, you know, their bishop's under attack. Their rook has a bit of activity, to be fair, but my bishops look lovely. And here, yeah, the rook's hanging. This is hanging. They've just got a few problems to deal with, and I just grabbed the rook, and that's where the game was decided, guys. So, again, like serious games, you know? 1600s making these mistakes. So you should capitalize. You know, just straight up hanging a piece. Straight up. A free bishop. Bang. Queen can capture, but we capture with check, simplifying, get castled. And we clean things up from there, guys, don't we? We love it. Yeah, why is that such a blunder, guys? I'm asking myself as well as you guys. Why is that such a blunder? Oh, I didn't see it at the time, and I'm still not seeing it. Why is it a blunder? Bang. The fork. Okay. So what happened here? The game was won. This is a classic thing, guys. This is so classic, right? When you move this bishop, it undefends this square. So I countered that square and won, or tried to hit the rook. It's often the case you develop the queen to this square and pressure here. And that's why it's often nice to have your queen here to pressure this square. So if they ever develop their light square bishop, you go bang. As we did. So they got my rook, but we capture and we're just up 2 points of material there. So against Lauren. So we're climbing up the ranks. We started out in the 1400s. We're now getting through to the 1500s here. The game was decided in a sort of end game. I literally just hung a pawn, and it's just bad. You know, I'm just a pawn down in an end game, and they've got bishop. I've got knight. You know, they're going to dominate me along them diagonals. So here, this was a missed win. So what happened here? Oh, this is so classic as well, guys. I've done this many a time. You know, black wants to get the white knight out of the center, so they don't want to give up the bishop for it, though. No. So they take with the knight. Of course, the recapture leads to a fork. So in this case, you have to give up your bishop sometimes, guys. Think about it. Don't just automatically trade knight for knight because you're trying to save your bishop. And in fact, this white light square bishop isn't even that strong because all the pawns are on light squares here. So it would be fine to trade this bishop. And yeah, the fork. So 2 of these games, guys, 1500, 1600 level, have been settled by just simple forks. And here, to be fair to my opponent, guys, this move here seemed very logical, attacking the sort of, not really pinned, but sort of under pressure piece. But this is bad because, I'll give you a couple of seconds to see it, guys. I like to call this the boomerang of death, all right? Bang. The boomerang. And yeah, they can insert this, what they think is an in-between capture before recapturing the knight. So if the boomerang comes back to bite. So yeah, you just win a piece, the boomerang of death. So here, what happened? Oh yeah, this was a funny position. It was a very closed position, guys, and I just wore my opponent down to the point of breaking point. And yeah, he just took a pawn. He just didn't know what to do. Took a pawn, sacked a piece, just completely sacked a piece. I think he thought that this rook was going to have some activity, you know, pinning this bishop. But I mean, king can defend, rook can defend, and yeah, we clean these up, guys. I trade down on the open file, and you know, it's all over for black. Just down a piece. So, a few more to go, guys. I hope you are keeping up. I hope you're guessing some of the outcomes here. I'll try and give you another couple to guess at. So, where was this lost? Oh, literally, I lost the game because I didn't see the queen covered. I thought after this, I just won a pawn. And after this, yeah, but I just literally didn't count. I can't count. Yeah, so punish these mistakes, guys, whatever rating range you're at. If you're below 1600, you should be punishing these mistakes. And here, just straight out the open in a very odd position. Just a straight up fork. Just emerges in the position. And beautifully, the queen cannot cover the bishop and protect it because the knight hits both squares. So, sorry, Shazana. Yeah, so here, what happened? Another classic mistake, guys. Why is this bad? Tell me. This should be tip of the tongue. You should have seen this before, guys. We've hit this on the channel before. Bang. Pawn push. And the bishop is trapped, guys. Get that in your head. Just take a breath before you go snapping up a pawn on the edge of the board. It often leads to your bishop getting trapped, as we see. Bishop has to sack itself. And we have enough pieces. Crucially, you know, if the knight and bishop were over, let's say here and here, you know, this might be good for black. But because we've got enough pieces that we can just shove in front of our king to defend, we're absolutely fine here. And we try and trade down material, I think. But then, do we mess this up? What happened here? Oh, look at that bishop. We love that. I think we did clean this one up. Yeah, judging by my 84% accuracy against their 20. So, oh yeah, this one annoyed me so much, guys. I didn't get this. I didn't get it. What is the move here for white? Tell me. While I just bask in this bad memory. Bishop. Bosh. I played queen takes queen like an absolute pleb. Look at that. What an absolute amateur I am. Check. Deflecting the king. Just beautiful, guys. Why could I not see that on the board? And finally, the last puzzle, the last of my games, leading me to 1600. What happened here? I push in the center. They take the bishop. Oh, yeah, this one was a loss, guys. Their knight, I went all the way back here just to demonstrate. This jump here was just very strong. Like, threatening this, poking the queen and rook. So I tried to step out of that threat, but they jump in anyway and create this threat. And they play very well. They remove the defender of this square, allowing this Forcarunio here. So simple, like 90% of them games, guys, were just separated on simple tactics. So just drill them in. More puzzles, guys, and you'll do very well. So I hope that was informative. A little bit about where 15, 1600 rated players go wrong. And, you know, obviously this happens even higher levels and like a lot at lower levels, these common forks and things like that. So if you enjoyed that one, like and subscribe, guys. Really enjoyed recapping them. So see you next time. Cheers.